You ever notice how some people seem to stumble onto the perfect online opportunity while everyone else is stuck searching for one? It's not luck. It's because they spot hidden niches before the crowd. Somehow, almost nobody is talking about this niche, but the few people who have figured it out, they're cashing in big time. No fancy skills, no huge budget, just a laptop, Wi-Fi, and a ridiculously simple strategy. See, most people think making money online is complicated, but the truth, the easiest opportunities are the ones hidden in plain sight. This niche is wide open, stupidly low competition, and making people thousands of dollars without them even showing their face. It's these song lyric niches, and I can't believe that I'd never seen these before. They just transcribe songs over some background visuals. It's that simple. I'll break it all down. How it works, how to start, and the AI tools that make it effortless. And if you want my exact process, check the Google Doc in the description. Plus, if you're serious about making money online, my private community has everything you need to scale. Oh, and if you're just getting started, grab my free ebook on making your first $100 online. Links in the description. Alright, let's get into it. So the first thing we need are some songs. Head to ChatGPT and I'll ask it for a list of 10 lesser-known Drake songs that are perfect for a late-night drive. As you can see, the AI has now left me with a list of Drake songs that we can use. And for this video, I'll go ahead and pick 9 a.m. in Dallas. Alright, that's our song. The next thing we need to do is to set up our account. Now with this niche, it's incredibly important that we build a consistent sense of branding, as this will allow you to get to 10,000 followers as fast as possible. So to do this, we firstly need to make sure that we can actually make money. If you're now in the Creator Rewards Program regions, then I have accounts in the description. We also need a name and profile picture. To get the name, head to Namelix. Once you're on here, you can insert whatever your content is about. I'll go with late night music. If I click through, you can now see that the AI has left me with a bunch of names for us to choose, so go ahead and grab one that you like. We also need to get the profile picture. To do this, head to Leonardo.ai using the link in the Google Doc. Once you're on here, head to image generation. Now we need to optimize a few settings to really generate a profile picture. So start by changing the generation model to Leonardo Phoenix, as it generates the best sorts of images. After this, head down and set the generation quality to the highest possible setting. Once that's done, we need to select the 1:1 ratio, so we can generate a square image, perfect for a profile picture. Once all this is done, we can now prompt. As this is a sort of late night niche, I'll put a sports car driving through a city at night. I'll now hit generate, and as you can now see after I skip ahead, we have 4 perfect profile pics that we can use. Alright, back to generating content. So after we have our song picked, we now need to actually get the audio. So mine is 9 a.m. in Dallas by Drake, so I'll head to YouTube and search for just that. You can see I've found the song. Now if you pick a song with a music video, make sure that you pick the lyric video instead. Alright, we've got our song. We now need the background visuals. The example account had these luxury city visuals, and I think these are perfect. So to get these, you have 2 ways. I'll show you how to get these for free, but it talks a while. If you want over 4,000 HD clips in your inbox in seconds, then check out my luxury clip pack in this video's description. To get them for free, the best way to do this is to head to this website called Pexels. Once you're on here, we firstly need to hit this drop down here. That will change the search parameter from images to videos. Once that's done, I'll go ahead and search for luxury, as we want luxury visuals for our video. Alright, we can now see that we have a ton of videos to choose from, and these are all free. Now the next thing we need to do is change the filters. The one that you want to enable is this one that changes the video orientation. Now as we're making content for TikTok, we want this to be vertical. As you can now see, we have loads of visuals to pick from. Now go ahead and save a few of these, basically go through and get as many as possible for our video. Alright, I'll show you a few more search terms that are good. Now a good one to search for is night city. Here you'll get loads of different skyline type shots that you can pick from. You also want to get engaging visuals that move a lot, as these are more engaging for our video. The final search term that I'll use is money. People love these luxury style videos, so obviously money is a big one. Just make sure that you save as many visuals as possible, as we'll be changing them every few seconds. Alright, let's now edit our video. Real quick, my private community is where I share everything I've learned about making money online, without the fluff. Inside, you'll get access to exclusive insights, a list of 100+ profitable niches, and direct support to help you scale faster. Whether you're just starting out or looking to grow, this is the place to get real strategies that actually work. Check it out in the description. Let's edit our video, To do this, I'll use CapCut. Once you're on the tool, go ahead and start by importing everything we've gathered. The first thing you need to do is to add your audio to the track, like so. Once it's in place, we can now go ahead and add our visuals. If your clips are short like mine, you can just select them all and drag them in like so. If you have the Pexels clips, you want to drag them in, but crop each one at only a few seconds long. We basically need a timeline of really short clips like this, so we can keep our video engaging. Also, your clips will have sound. To get around this, select them all. Head to audio in the top right and turn the volume all the way down. Alright, once this is done, we can now go ahead and add some text to our video. So to do this, head to text in the top left of CapCut and then hit auto captions. After that, hit generate. Alright, if I skip ahead, you can now see that we have some captions for us to play around with. So we now need to edit these. So head to the top right of CapCut and hit the template option. Now here, you can see that there's loads of templates that we can pick from. Now some good ones are ones that look quite clean, not too flashy, and the words appear one by one. Alright, I like this one here, so I'll select it for our video. You also need to censor any swear words, as these will get your video taken down on TikTok. Alright, the next thing we need to add is an effect. To do this, head to the Effect tab in the top left of CapCut. Now head to the search bar, and you want to search for black noise. This effect adds this clean, grainy effect for our video, and I think it looks really good, so add it to your video track. Once it's in place, extend it to the end of your visuals. Alright, one last thing we need to add. We now need to go ahead and edit the coloring. To do this, head to Adjustment and add an adjustment track to your video. Alright, once it's in place, you want to extend it so that it lasts the entire duration of the track. We're now going to edit the colors, so listen up. So head to the top right. Now the first slider that we need to change is the exposure one. I recommend that you guys drag it all the way to the left to really get this dark aesthetic that we're going for. You also want to scroll down and lower the shadows a bit to add to the effect more. The next slider is the sharpness. Increase this, and it'll make our images look much better. Finally, we have the vignette. Now if you increase this, it'll add these black edges that look super clean. Alright, that's our video done. Here's the finished result. If you guys want to monetize this correctly, then join my community for the best strategies. Bye.